we are pretty much 2 to 3 days away from the launch of The Last of Us Part 1, the remake of the critically acclaimed, award-winning, gamer-loving Last of Us from 2013. Now, the game was remastered in 2014, so, can't forget about that. But we almost there, people. A few more days we'll be having our hands on this game, and we can finally play it for what it is and see for ourselves what the game has been about. But this video, I'm here to finally put my thoughts and opinions on video, because I've said what I've said on Twitter, I've said what I said on social media, and I just feel like I had to talk about this and get this off my chest, because I feel like everything that they have done for this reveal leading up to launch for Last of Us Part 1 has been ass backwards. Like, everything. Everything has been ass backwards. We know about the leaks and stuff about that. I'm not even really talking about that. That's part of it, but I'm not really even talking about that. Just everything about this has been ass backwards. And I want to get into it because I just feel like a lot of the people who have issues and, negative opinions, myself included, about this, Last of Us Part 1, a lot of that probably could have been, tempered if they just revealed this remake properly. Because everything that they've shown, the way they've gone about this has been all wrong, in my opinion. From the way they announced it and talked about it, showing the trailer that they did, to the bits and pieces of information that we have gotten up until now, where they've actually finally, dropped a, high quality gameplay, 7-8 minute long gameplay footage video on their YouTube channel. And we're 2 days away from the goddamn game. 2 days away. This is like the first official look of extended gameplay that we have gotten for Last of Us Part 1. And I just can't understand why they are taking this approach with such a beloved franchise, I'm sure it's one of the top franchises, in terms of regard in PlayStation. So I don't understand why they chose to go this route with the way that they just drip feeding the information. So, like I said, they did drop The Last of Us Part 1 gameplay. I did want to get into it and, just dissect it a little bit. Give my thoughts about how I feel about the remake, how I feel things could have been different in terms of what they added and what they did, and for the gameplay itself. Visually, I think the game looks absolutely fantastic. I've said on Twitter, I think the bar for visuals in gaming have been raised again. Not a big raise, but I just feel like they just keep topping themselves in terms of how they, display games at Naughty Dog. It's just incredible. So, let's jump into it. Let's, look at this gameplay a little bit and just talk about how I feel like this rollout has been absolutely horrible. Now, I hope the audio is good. As you can see, we got some Billstown gameplay. Ellie, Joel, Bill.
There's that truck.
I remember this part vividly.
Come on.
So right at the bat, boom, game looks great. Looks amazing. I mean, if you play Last of Us Part 2, it's that plus more. That's exactly what we're seeing here. But of course, you got Joel as the main character in this game. Now, man, this gameplay, we'll get there. Takes out some runners, some of the infected. I remember playing this part on Grounded too. This part on Grounded is kind of crazy. All right, going in for the stealth kill. Boom. Chooses to use one of his shivs on that. I realized they don't even have the UI up. I wonder if I'll play like that. I don't know. I never played a game without the UI, but I know this game so well. Okay, so we got some action. They noticed Joel. All right. Whoa. So even right there, the shooting, definitely with the reticle and things like that, and the way it kind of focuses in on the camera a little bit when the reticle gets smaller. That is a lot of hints of Last of Us Part 2. In terms of, gameplay right there and what they transferred over. So now we got Joel being attacked by these damn infected And that is one of my issues right here. A lot of people called me like insane, or you're not a game developer, so you don't know what it takes to believe that this game couldn't have benefited from a dodge mechanic. Don't tell me that. Now, I understand not all of the combat scenarios are in spaces where this game, where it would have worked. You know what I'm saying? It would have been too small of an area and it wouldn't have worked. But in terms of a remake, like, I wanted them to take that extra step in order to create these places and these spaces. Like, they don't have to change the location. It could still be this location. Just make it bigger. Just make it bigger, more space, like, so that the dodge mechanic makes more sense. You know, change some of the behavior of the enemy, so maybe they're a little bit more aggressive, so that they're not, you know, spread out too much, or you add some more infected into the area. It could still be this area, but I still even think this area was kind of fine. Like, looking at the gameplay, like, he's just standing there. Like, after coming from Last of Us Part 2, that kind of looks crazy. You know? Just like you would see, like, that's a perfect opportunity to dodge. So that's nice. The dismemberment, that looks good. Stomping on. I believe you could do that in the original, but if not, I know you could do that in Last of Us Part 2. So.
Hold up somewhere else.
Well, let's not test our luck. How do we get inside?
But yeah, y'all clearly could see a dodge mechanic would have worked right there. Game looks great though. A lot of detail, improved textures, things like that. Emotions in the face, the grunts and all of that. But man, could only imagine what a dodge mechanic would do for this game right here.
Don't get killed up there.
All right, let's see. We got the a couple of weapons here. He got the shotgun, the rifle, the bow, the pistol, and the revolver.
Thanks, Bill.
Classic. Of course, that portion of the UI looks like Last of Us Part 2, but nothing new.
We're okay. We just need to get to the hood of the truck.
Lincoln High School.
You hear that? They're coming. Move it, kid. All right. We're gonna get in quick. We're gonna get the battery. We're gonna get the hell out of here.
Look, they're piling on this fence over here. Not gonna hold.
Yeah. Definitely Last of Us 2 vibes right there. Molotov.
Joel, we gotta way in.
One of my favorite weapons in Last of Us. Yo, where did the clicker come from, first of all? I don't even know if I saw a clicker chasing him, but that clicker deadass came out of nowhere. And as you can see in the cutscenes now, since they're running in real time, you see weapons like on the backpack and things like that. When cutscenes were pre-rendered before, things like that weren't on the the back because they couldn't determine, of course, what you had in your arsenal.
What? Fucking empty.
Guys,
Bill, where to?
Bill, where? Anywhere but here.
You better haul ass. Come on.
Take flight. Inside of the high school now. Yo, does this game have ray tracing? I don't think they talked about ray tracing in this remake. I don't think they added that.
Let's we'll sneak out the back.
You two, follow me. I'll get us out.
Be my guest. To your right.
I hope they have the grounded mode available from day one. Sheesh. I am really happy to see that the shooting from Part 2 is in here, because I really like the shooting in Part 2. Damn.
Down the hall. I bet we could cut through those classrooms.
Like going back to play Last of Us 2013 or 2014 with the remaster, like it is not like that game did not age well in terms of gameplay, especially after Part 2. The mollies. My face. Oh, boom. He could have dodged right there. That'd have been another perfect dodge scenario. Don't tell me you can't. You can even dodge in this little room. Like, come on. It fits. And I had people on Twitter today still using the old argument that Joel is like too old to dodge. Like, what? This man literally traveled across country with a 14-year-old girl for days. I don't even want to spoil you the game, but like the things that he's done in this game, you telling me a little bit of bob and weave action is too much? Knock it off. Stop it.
Looks like there's a path down this hallway.
Do melee weapons have health bars in this, or like durability? Oh yeah, looks like it. Cause once he used that the bat, like the added scissors and stuff came off.
Help me open this.
Oh, we all know what part this is. We all know what part this is.
We're on the way. Barricade the doors.
When I first played this part, bro, I was like, ain't no way in hell.
This ain't gonna hold up for long. That don't sound good.
Another perfect location for the dodge mechanic. And on top of this bloater coming at you, shooting shit,
I got this.
there's also little runners that are coming in, trying to get in the way as well. Come on, bro. When you playing this on grounded, it's crazy.
Just stay away from it.
It's definitely way more chaotic than this. But I'm gonna just keep, you know what I mean? I'm gonna keep saying it. Dodge mechanic would work. I would have dodged that too.
You gotta get up there. Can't climb these bleachers with all
Ooh. Sit down. Look at all the guts and stuff all on the floor from when he was taking shots. But yeah, there you have it. Last of Us Part 1 gameplay, of course, coming out in a few days. Will be on PC as well. So, I don't know, man. I think the game looks phenomenal. The gameplay just, to me, it still looks and seems like it's going to be like 2013 Last of Us. And, you know, with just some, like, what's the word I'm looking for? Or the words, quality of life improvements, in terms of, like, the gameplay and stuff like that. So, you know, I just feel like if they showed this gameplay, it don't even have to be when they first announced it, but even if it was a few days after, a few weeks after, maybe when the conversations were getting a little bit louder about what the game is going to play like, you show that gameplay and I think it sets expectations for everyone. Everyone knows what to expect, and I think they just did it backwards. So now we're a few days away. Oh, geez, that looks amazing. Now we're a few days away, and we finally get to see the gameplay. And you're like, all right, now you can fully come to grips with yourself. Like, this is what we're getting. And look, I got it as a birthday gift, so I will be there day one. I say all that to say I will be there day one. I'm live streaming this at midnight, Friday at midnight on the channel. So I'll probably play the first couple hours on stream. You know, give my thoughts and stuff like that. And yeah, man, let me know what you guys think in the comments about the gameplay they've shown us, how you feel like the rollout has been for Last of Us Part 1. Do you plan on picking the game up? Do you feel like this is enough to justify a remake for $70? They took out the multiplayer. And, you know, just let me know what you guys think about this. Rate the video, of course. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. I'm trying to be more consistent with putting out content. And even if it's, you know, a slow week, I'll try to find something that I could talk about and make an interesting video on. So, stay along for the journey. I'll catch y'all on my next one, all right? Peace.